review of past lives of Mahavira. Before Mahavira born as a Vardhaman, the scripture records there were past 27 lives of the Mahavira. They give the description. Actually, the past lives are infinite because we don't know our beginning. So it is not like that one day Mahavira was not there in the earth and just his soul appeared. No, it is not like that. Our soul appears, right? It's a beginningless. Only things once Mahavira attained samyaktva, then the life begins, number of life begins. These are the important Bhagavan Mahavir's life. And this is the 27 lives record is been in the Jain scripture. Okay. Bhagavan Mahavir attained samyaktva in the Naisar Bhav. It's a human life. Of course, when you attain samyaktva, it has to be the human life. Now here, both Swetambar and Digambar tradition differ. Digambar says he attained the samyaktva in the life of lion, while Swetambar comes up with the saying that he attained samyaktva as a human being in the life of Naisar. Okay, so this is a stories. It will take also a long time. That no, the whole Naisar stories. I'm not going to go through it, or whole lion story, but that you have to do more reading to yourself. And these are the stories, so you can easily read it. And that is available in Swetambar literature as well as Digambar literature. That was the first life out of 27, because that's the starting point. Then the heaven, after end of that Naisar life, he went to heaven. And whenever the heaven is, we got to know that heavens are 4 different categories. Vaimanik Dev, Jyotisk Dev, then, oh my God, my memory is a little going berserk. But I will go through it as we go through it. No, and the third one is these.
Bhuvanpati Dev?
No, Bhavanpati is the fourth one. Okay, Vaimanik, Jyotisk, what is the third one? Gosh, I get it. Okay. I got to keep my notes properly with me. But anyway, so those are the 4 different types of the heavens, and you will see which heaven and where it is defined. And when you study the Jain geography, all the descriptions of all the heavens are defined there. Okay. Then again, he came back from heaven to human life, but this time he came as the Brahmin, which is the 5th life. Okay, and where in the city, Kolak Sannives, this is the name of the town, and he lived there. There is nothing significant occur in that life, but it is recorded in the scripture. The 6th one is also Brahmin life. The 7th one, he went to heaven again from that, and it is the first Saudharma Devlok. Then again human life, again Brahman. So you can just imagine the Bhagavan Mahavir born into the Brahman birth significantly in the 27 wise. If you can count it over here, then I can just tell you this many are the life, earlier life. He went through uh, this cycle, okay? First Sudharmalok, then human, again heaven. If you look at it 1 to 14, there is not much important things that occurred. That's what the scripture is just mentioning those and continue it, okay? And like 10th life is a human, Agnibhuti, that is the name of the person, and who were their parents, and all. These are just whatever information I found it in the books. I put it down that way. And let's go to the next one. That's where from 15 to 27 lives. Okay. The 15th one is the fifth Brahmlok or Devlok. Human, the 16th one, that's where significant occurrence occurred. The 16th life, it is the Vishwabhuti. He took the Diksha, and there is a significant stories on the life Vishwabhutis and how Bhagwan Mahavir acted during that time period. Okay. The seventh heaven, 17th life went to heaven again. And in heaven, we generally mention where it is and how long he lived there. That's it. That is nothing, because you are not able to acquire karmas in the Devlok. One thing, keep in mind, if somebody is at the heaven or Devlok, the Dev, when their lifespan is over, they don't reborn as a Dev. They will reborn as a human or animals. Okay? Similarly, those who are in the hell, when their lifespan is over, they are not reborn as a hell, the next life. Okay? They can come back again. But that they go higher, they will be like uh, from hell into animals or human. So heaven and hell is only for that particular life. You enjoy it or you suffer it. But that suffering is over, or enjoyment is over, you come back to human or animals. And from animals, you can go all these four directions, particularly human. You have avenue open, you can go any four places. Okay. So 17th is the um, Devlok, 18th is the Tripusta Vasudev. Tripusta Vasudev, we have a big stories. Okay, during that lifetime, uh, he told the caretaker that when I sleep, you close the music. Bhagwan Mahavir, before he goes to in this life, okay, Tripusta Vasudev life, which is the 18th, and he told the man, said, no, turn the music off. Turn the music means it was alive, everything. We tell them to go home once I sleep. But till then, let the music continue. And the caretaker was so much engrossed in listening the music, he forgot. Bhagwan Mahavir went to sleep, and when he wake up, the music was still on, going on. He got very mad, very upset on the caretaker. And I think the stories know, if you want to know all these stories, different stories, you may find it in Jain Katha books or Jain story book, which is the series, number is JAINA Education Series 202. Okay, we have compiled like 40 different stories in that one, and these are Mahavir stories. Most of the Mahavir stories are there. Okay, or you can find any other Mahavir's detailed life and you will see, you will read the stories. I just don't want to go through each and every stories. It will take significant time also. Okay. Then so in the things in the 18th life, Tripusta Vasudeva, he put then liquid lead in his ears that you are enjoying the music and you're not obeying my rules. Then he put that one, and that is the same person comes in the Mahavir's life and puts the nail in the ear. Okay, so that's the kind of he acquired that karma in this life, the 18th life in the Tripusti Vasudev Bhav, and that was the whole karma philosophy is very things, anything what you do, you are going to suffer or you are going to be rewarded. There is no two way about it. You cannot cancel with each other also. Okay? So that's keep that things in the mind. And because of that karma he acquired, he went to hell, and a seventh hell. So sometimes people will say, okay, did Bhagwan Mahavir went to Satmi Narak, seventh hell? He said, yes, that was the 19th bhav. And he come out, now it doesn't reborn as a hell, but he went to animal and lion. That is the 20th bhav. Now, again, Digambar will feel this is the place he had samyaktva. Whichever one and whichever sect you are believe it, just believe it. There is no proof of anybody. Okay, that's the point I'm saying. This is the subject of faith, which whatever you believe it, it is right because it is the matter of faith. Don't think the others are wrong. That is the point I'm trying to always say. What difference does it make? Whether, because we are more interested in Bhagwan Mahavir's life, and not even life, Bhagwan Mahavir's preaching. That is the most important for us, because only that preaching is the one take us to the liberation. Nothing else. Okay? And that's why whenever you do it, you have to set your mind. If this thing is not that way, the other way, does it make any difference in my life? Bhagwan Mahavir's preaching makes significant difference in my life, but not anything else. Okay? And that preaching is after attaining the Kevagna, because that's the first time he started preaching. Till then, he was only in the meditative positions. Okay? He was traveling from place to place and remain in the meditation. He never preached before he attained Kevagna. All right? So live the pious life and, oh my God. Anyway, so then it comes to you can read this one also. Human life on 22nd birth, 23rd is a Priyamitra Chakravarti in Mahavidya Kshetra. And there also he took the Diksha and he elevated his spirituality, one life to another life, to the third life, in that sense, okay? And 24th, he went to the heaven. 25th is another human life. And in that life, it's a life of Nandan, Prince Nandan, and he renounced the world, become Nandan Muni. And in that life, he acquired Tirthankar Nam Karma. Once the person acquires the Tirthankar Nam Karma, it goes like third life as a Tirthankar. And that's the important life, is the Prince Nandan or Nandan Muni. He took the Diksha, he did all the penance and everything that is compassion. Basically, you have to be the compassionate to acquire Tirthankar Nam Karma. Okay, and then he went to heaven and came back on a 27th life human. That's Mahavir Swami. Name was Vardhaman, and then the Mahavir Swami name was given afterwards. So this is just a kind of an overview of the 27 lives. So if you read any Mahavir's book, we are going to be prepared in detail all these lives from Jaina education, because there is none place has been covering entire things. Okay, it's in Hindi and Gujarati available, but nothing available for our children. Proper English, that all these 27 lives description. Okay, and the consequences of this one. Next one.